Good afternoon. My name is Annie Pipkin. I will be doing a short presentation on wordle.net. At the end of my speech, I will give a short example of how to use the site wordle.net. Wordle is a Google App Engine application, meaning the Wordle website depends on the capability provided by the Google App Engine platform for everything it does. Due to an agreement with a former employee, the owner of Wordle is not free to license, nor to engage in any sort of business deals with others. When using Wordle, Wordle will never feature images or links that are inappropriate for classroom usage. Therefore, it's possible to configure an institutional site blocking software to keep Wordle safe for classroom usage. Wordle can be used to create book covers, t-shirts, posters, business cards, brochures, and several other different type of items. Once created, a Wordle document cannot be moderated or filtered as many are created each week. However, if personal information such as a name, phone number, social security number has been exposed, then this will be removed. An email containing the full URL of the offending Wordle is needed for this operation to occur. By default, Wordle stripes numbers from the text. Again, you would have to go to the language menu and reset the default button if you want the numbers to show up. Words such as duh, and, but are all ending words, are also known as stop words, and usually don't appear also. For those words to appear again, you can go to the language button and reset the default settings. Java will convert words into a cloud by pressing randomize until you're happy with the effect or manually change the color and font style using the given menu across the top of the page. When using Wordle, once your image has been created, if you close it out, it will not be saved. But if you save the image, this image can be viewed by anyone that goes to the Wordle page or anyone that has your URL. So when saving your word cloud as an image, you want to press the print screen on your keyboard using a graphic editor such as a GIMP2. Press Ctrl V and a word cloud will appear. If you choose to save your image, you would click Save to the Gallery. The next screen will give you an embedded code for online usage in other Web 2.0 applications, such as blogs and wikis. Be cautious because the actual word cloud is extremely small. If you want to include it in your own site, wiki, or blog, it would be best to take a screenshot by pressing Print Screen and converting it to an image file. Now we can go into an example of how to create your own Wordle document. First of all, you will need to go to the internet using an internet browser such as Yahoo or Google. Go to www.wordle.net. From there, we want to click on the Create Your Own button. Here you want to type in the desired words. For myself, I'm going to use a couple of names and a couple of other words just for an example. After I have the desired words, if you pay attention, you'll see I spell my name, Annie, with the capital A. I put a small A in the middle, then my last name. I spelled my name again several times with all lowercase letters. I put the word and in between. I spelled my last name with a lowercase letter. Mike is my little boy, so I have Mike on there twice. And Kirsten is my daughter. I have Kirsten on there three times and the word but. So once I click on the word go, the Wordle cloud would then be formed, and as you see, all the words I type is there. If you would pay attention to my last name right here, when I'm pouring Pipkin, This is bigger than the other words because apparently I typed the word Pipkin in capital with a capital P more than I typed any of the other words. So in order to make an image bigger than the other images, that would be the image that you would type several times over and over again. Now, if you want to go in and play around with the colors to change the colors of your image, you just want to go to color. You can pick one as you see that, change that. I'm going to change it a couple of other times just to give a few examples of what I'm talking about. Then the layout button. If you go to layout and click relay out your current settings, it actually switches the words around. So, you can play with this tool until you get it how you want it to look. Whatever looks good to you at this point. As far as the fonts, you can change the font sizes by clicking on the different names here, and they all will change it to something different. Some are more prettier than other, but it's your choice. The language button is what I was explaining about taking out words or putting other words in. Um, the first one says leave words as spelled. The next one says make all words lowercase. When I click on that, as you see, my last name is not capitalized anymore. None of the letters are capitalized anymore. If you click on make all words uppercase, everything will come out in caps. If you go to edit and do unchange case handling, it goes back. It's just like pressing the back button, so it changes each one to the image it was before. Okay, if you notice on the very bottom, there's a randomize tool down there. The randomize tool actually turns just gives you different fonts and sizes and changes your wording around. Just all these tools are here for you to just play with by clicking and clicking on them. Lastly, if this was your image and you didn't want to save it, you would actually just close the image out. But if you wanted to save it and it can be viewed by others, you would go to Save to Public Gallery, give your image a title, and then go to OK. Once you go to OK, let me give it a title. Once you go to OK, this is then where you will see your URL, which appears right down here. And this is what you would use if you were embedding this image into another document. This has been my presentation of wordle.net. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Hopefully you learned something new. And hopefully you can use this throughout your education career in teaching. Thank you. Have a great day.